My grandma do voodoo. Fuck it, now I'm playing what I woo. We just chopped the head off a goose. Sit the living proof.
Been like your craziest voodoo session.
That's something you can't really speak about.
Oh,
you gotta,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? You just gotta go to Florida and just, you know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff that how you do, like you sleep in the graveyard for like 3 days, 4 days to a week. Drink chicken, like animal blood.
Then I had hit up the woo lady, the voodoo lady, and she did my shit for me, got my shit right.
Speaking of like voodoo, like that's heavy out this way?
Yeah, that shit all through Florida.
Are you able like to explain, like give a little insight on like what voodoo is?
It ain't really no explanation, you just gotta go see about that, you know?
Yeah.
It ain't really no explanation, you just gotta go see about that.
So is it like a religion or?
It's like a rituals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like with the rituals and shit, like what do motherfuckers be doing? Like is it like spells and shit? Like
an
example type shit.
It be shit like you gotta go sleep in an open casket for like 5-6 days.
Yeah.
Shit like it's like just dumb like shit you gotta go through. Like okay, you'll get it. You want a bitch to be fucked up about you take her hair, give it like, and she'll just, you know what I'm saying, just witchcraft some shit, like, you know what I'm saying.
Have you seen like somebody do I don't know if you want to call it a spell or ritual, and then you actually see like it work?
Listen to his lyrics. Nigga, he wasn't a representation of light. He wasn't a representation of what the Muslim niggas call shahada. He wasn't what we would call a nigga that can walk with Christ. He was a demonic, satanic figure. He laughed about it, and he even had the voodoo shit. So nigga, he believed in witchcraft. And he believed witchcraft protected him.
What up, YouTube family? Sorry I haven't been dropping too much. I just moved in my new house and just got internet access yesterday. So from now on, I'm gonna be dropping way more content. I know I'm kinda late on this video. It's already been done a lot of times, but I still wanna give y'all my 2 cents on it. Also, shout out to all my supporters. I just hit 50K subscribers in 7 months with only 31 videos. Man, that's really big to me. 50K was my goal, and my next goal is 100K subscribers. So please, if you haven't already yet, please subscribe to my channel right now. I can't believe my channel really got 50K subscribers, man. None of this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for y'all, man. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate and love every one of y'all so much, man. And that's even the haters. Now let's get to the video. Today we're going to Jacksonville, Florida. I wasn't gonna make this video because everyone on YouTube is doing it, and I usually don't like to make videos that's been done too many times, but I wanted to make something clear. So we all know about what's going on with the beef in Jacksonville, Florida between ATK versus KTA. There are multiple videos about the whole beef on YouTube. The biggest names coming from ATK was rapper Queso, and the biggest face of ATK is YUNGEEN Ace. And KTA's biggest rapper and the main face of the gang is rapper Foolio, the top op of ATK. KTA has another gang who rocks with them heavy named YNR, who is heavily connected to KTA. They would partake in the beef between ATK and KTA. The main rappers of YNR is YNR Mookie and YNR Slugga T. Things began becoming a sticky situation when rapper Queso's brother Willie Anderson, aka Boss Goon, was shot and killed after performing at a strip club January 16, 2019. Queso's dad, Abdul Robinson, was also in the car while his son was shot. He would be the driver of the car and also shot twice in the back and drove to the hospital. This would be one of many murders that would be covered in the news, but most of these shootings and killings sometimes won't even hit the media. But this video isn't about Queso. We already know about that story. My main focus on this video is on how karma is real. YUNGEEN Ace and Foolio began going at it for years, especially when YUNGEEN Ace was shot multiple times June 5th, 2018 with 3 others, one being his blood brother and one being his best friend 23, who was constantly dissed like FBG Duck's close friend Tuka. This was a big L for Youngeen Ace after losing 3 really close people to him. So much violence has transpired after those murders. I'm not even gonna mention it because we've heard it tons of times, but what I want to focus on is how karma is a real thing. Instantly after the triple murder, Foolio would go crazy dissing the 3 deceased men multiple times. So on March 28, 2021, Spin a Bins, Wappa with a Choppa, Youngeen Ace, and Fast Money Goon would come something vicious, dissing the dead. This gotta be one of the most disrespectful songs in history.
Who I smoke, baby, who I smoke, Tiki, who I smoke, Lil Nine.
But Foolio would strike back, taking it up a few notches when he dropped the song and video When I See You remix, April 22nd, 2021. The music video was so disrespectful. Not only was he dissing multiple dead people affiliated to ATK, but the worst part was he described the triple murder Youngeen Ace was involved in back in June 2018 very detailed, with a picture from the news with the 3 dead victims. Foolio was laying down and stepping on the huge picture with the 3 dead men at the cemetery. Not too sure if it was the exact cemetery that they were buried at, but still we get the picture. It was very disrespectful. Foolio even quoted, "He kept dissing on me, now he's smoking 23.
Went out to eat on his birthday, 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way.
Now we smoking 23.
While saying happy birthday multiple times to 23 as he describes his violent murder.
Happy birthday 23. Blow your counters out.
The video is at 47 million views till this day and goes as one of the most disrespectful songs and music video ever made. Foolio had multiple attempts on his life. Back in 2020, he was shot but survived in Houston, Texas. On the song with Youngeen Ace, Spin a Bins, Wappa with a Choppa, and Fast Money Goon, Who I Smoke, there would be hints of the Houston shooting when Foolio got shot.
I'm pistol packing in you. I was lurking on his page and I caught him lacking in you. We let out shots, he got shot and went live. I'm just thinking like, fuck, man, that bitch ain't died.
Foolio instantly jumped on live from the hospital, antagonizing his shooters. In 2021, Foolio again would be shot at and grazed with a bullet, and again he would go on live antagonizing the shooters, saying they missed 100 shots. He described that they shot at him with 2 choppas and he blew back with a registered gun. In 2023, he would be shot again, getting hit in the foot. Right after that, he did an interview while he was still healing from the foot shot. It seemed as if his grandma's voodoo was actually working. In 2018, he made a song called Voodoo where he spoke about how his grandma protects him using voodoo. He would also do a few interviews speaking about how his grandma performs voodoo rituals on him to protect him from the street. But besides voodoo, there is a thing called karma that comes with the street shit Foolio was playing. Recently, Foolio was advertising his birthday celebration June 14th after posting a flyer on his Instagram saying Tampa, Florida, my Airbnb pool party June 21st, DM me for the address, and my official birthday party June 22nd at Club Teasers, club address 9700 North Nebraska Ave, Tampa, Florida. Pull up. The first comment on the post even said, "That's gonna get shot up." Like, with all the money Foolio got, why would you party in a place like Tampa, Florida? Tampa, Florida is only 3-hour drive from Jacksonville, Florida. It's nothing to jump in a whip and pull up only 3 hours away to take out the biggest op of the city. He should have took the party to Atlanta or California. That was a big mistake, and not only that, he gave the heads up to his ops a week before the party. He gave them enough time to plan out the whole get down. He even made a video of him showing the Airbnb where he was staying at. Do you know how many times Airbnbs get shot up because people recognize the house? It's not your house. It's a house anyone is allowed to rent out. So that was a mistake number 2. The first mistake was showing when and where his party was was at on Instagram a week before. The third mistake was telling everyone DM me for the address, like if there isn't no female who is associated with the ops you're beefing with that can easily DM you for the address, like if they want to pull up. Later that night, he posted a video on his IG showing him drinking with females, saying I don't even drink. So he definitely was on his toes. Police ended up shutting down that party at the Airbnb, so he pulled up to a spot called Truth 18 and filmed himself walking upstairs with the crowd behind him. He even posted a flyer to an after celebration at a club where he was at celebrating again with the address 4819 East Bush Boulevard, Tampa, Florida. Like, this gotta be the dumbest shit anyone could have ever done. You 3 hours away from your hometown where there is an active gang war going on and you're the main target that they want, and you just drop the location everywhere you go like it's good. After the function at the Truth 18, they made their way to Holiday Inn 8 minutes away, and at 4:40 a.m. gunfire erupted in the parking lot. 2 cars were hit with bullets, but one was Swiss cheese that Foolio was in with bullet holes all over the windshield. They must have just found a cheap hotel to sleep it off for the rest of the night and chose the Holiday Inn. But what they are saying is the Holiday Inn was in a no safe area and close to the hood. A total of 4 people were shot, and Foolio would be the only one who would die at the scene. Foolio's girlfriend would confirm this when she wrote on her Twitter, "Y'all took my boyfriend from me. I hate y'all, and I won't be the only one crying. Karma is a bitch. If you playing that game, it will come for you too. Karma don't discriminate, because not did only Foolio get assassinated on his birthday celebration like YUNGEEN Ace's best friend 23, he also died on June 23rd. It could be just a coincidence, but they say numbers can have meanings, and just the fact that he was murdered the same way as 23 on the 23rd of June just makes it that much eerier. Man, I couldn't imagine having a good time with my friends, turning up hella faded, celebrating another year of this hard life we live, and all of a sudden everything turns for the worse and you get murdered right when you arrive to your hotel for safety. Where were his security guards or his shooters? They should have been protecting him like if he was the president. We need to learn from this. This shows you living that life. There is so much things you can't do like a normal civilian. You in the middle of a deadly beef, why even take them chances? Why even put yourself with that many people only 3 hours away from your city? Why couldn't you just have celebrated with your girl and your family somewhere far out of Florida? Was it worth it? Not only is you famous rapper, you a street dude with a murder beef actively going on. There was so much other ways you could have celebrated, but he became the next big rapper to get murdered in a horrible way. And his biggest mistake was dropping his low multiple times and showing everywhere he was at from the beginning to end. He gave the ops a head start on June 14th, like giving them plenty of time to plan this out. Sadly to say it, it looks like Foolio's grandma's voodoo didn't work out.
Listen to his lyrics. He wasn't a representation of light. He wasn't a representation of what the Muslim niggas call shahada. He wasn't what we would call a that can walk with Christ. He was a demonic, satanic figure. He laughed about it, and he even had the voodoo shit. So he believed in witchcraft, and he believed witchcraft protected him. So now, homie, I listened to that lyrics, and I watched his interviews, and when they give him that pirate nub, when they shot him last year, and not give him that ugly foot, give him that platter foot, he wasn't talking how a nigga supposed to talk. That done saw death as close as he done seen death. He like, how can I describe this? He like the on death row. They keep saying, Foolio, tomorrow is your time to get electrocuted. And he wake up tomorrow, they give him his last meal. They walk him to the gas chamber. Electric chair, strap him down, phone ring. He got another repeat. Say, man, they just saved your life, man. Man, you think a nigga, man, you know what that can do? So he like the nigga who keep doing that and nothing changes about him. Nothing. You never soften up. You never say, man, whatever voodoo, witchcraft, doctor, God that's been protecting me, I submit. You don't do none of this, my nigga. Oh, yeah, nah, ain't no surprise to me, nigga, because I know you ain't walking with the light, man. You can't be where you done your people. He was a demonic force. And he was scared. The last time I saw him get shot, homie, he was scared. Because whatever dark entity, whatever dark force that was using that kid, it had his heart, it had his mind, which ultimately it has his soul. So the components of your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. That's your soul. So when you listen to him and look at him and watch him, homie, his soul was dark. My nigga, they showed no empathy and no compassion for the mothers. I've never seen nobody make mockery of a dead person like him. And they ain't like it when I did it, my nigga. That's why I hated that little demon. Cause when I was young, my nigga, y'all loved him for it. Homie, I've never seen nobody go to the graveyard and do that, man. I felt so bad for them. My man, that nigga. Y'all love this shit, but here I come to do it. I'm wrong. So nigga, y'all. I went looking for the mothers and the fathers. That's how me say, what's up, baby daddy? Nigga, that's how I got connected to baby daddy. Don't be mama. Nigga, fuck D3ATH, nigga. So, but it's just like me, homie. I'm just a vessel God using. God won't let me be rotten. He got the dark entity that won't let him be good. It won't let you go. They say God pick us, homie. We don't pick God. He was chosen to be dark. God didn't pick him. So I'm sorry that his mothers and his parents got to hear this, but homie, they know they've been watching him all his life. They know this is something dark. It's a dark force inside this kid. That's why whoever was praying over him put the voodoo thing over him, to offer some type of spiritual protection. So I'm looking at him, homie. He looked as scared yesterday. Because if you don't never hear me saying, say y'all, here I am, but I'm deep. I got 20 people with me. Nigga, I show up saying, nigga, I'm by myself, y'all. No security, no nothing. Because I ain't putting everybody's life in jeopardy with me, my nigga. If the target on me, leave the target on me. Y'all get back, my nigga. So, no. Scary, coward ass nigga. I saw the fear in that little nigga, Sean. That's why he kept saying how deep we were. The Grand Reaper won't you. Say what the grill say. Don't put us in it, nigga.
I hope a lot of y'all learned from this. Parties are not safe no more, not even for a normal civilian. I've been stopped going to parties. If you feel like you need to take your guns and bring a gang of your people, just don't go. Life is precious and you'll have plenty of time to enjoy it. So many of Foolio's ops hit Instagram laughing at his death and sending out disrespectful subliminals. In a bin said, it's a proud day to be an American. Queso posted a picture with him and Foolio while they were still cool back in the day with the dark message. Way more people diss Foolio, but I'm not even gonna get into it because there's just so much. A YouTuber actually drives to the scene and gives a very clear, detailed description of how the whole thing went down and where Foolio was actually at when the shooting started. It actually started at the hotel next to the Holiday Inn. There are tons of cameras everywhere, so they definitely got the whole thing on 4K and different views.
Now this right here is where Foolio was killed at. Now the news told us that he was shot and killed in front of Holiday Inn. And that's not true. So I'm gonna give y'all the front where the shots happened at and where he ended up at. Now this right here is the road. This the road. They came through this entrance right here. It's a hotel right on the side of the Holiday Inn. It's called Home 2. This where the shooting took place, not the Holiday Inn. I don't know if they was trying to get a room here or he had people also trying to get a room at the Holiday Inn. But he was at Home 2 when the shooting started. This why the window is shot out.
Officials here are also on high alert as they search for the gunman who opened fire on the singer and others inside a parking lot of a Tampa motel.
Right here. And they do have cameras. They have one facing this way and they have one facing the other way. So 9 times out of 10, the shooting was caught on tape. So once the shooting took place at Home 2, he drove around the curve. So like the worker at Home 2 said, he was ambushed. They rushed him. So 9 times out of 10, Foolio, his car was facing the road. When the shooters hit, shot up the windshield, he drove around, trying to get away. Trying to get away. And he turned right here on the side of Home 2 in between the Holiday Inn. This is the Holiday Inn. This is the stop sign where his car was.
The police announced that they know the shooters are from Jacksonville, Florida, so they might have a lead. With all them damn cameras and after seeing how they did the O Block members who took out FBG Duck, it's definitely a big possibility they're gonna actually do police work and take down everyone involved just because it's a high profile case in a public area with a lot of traffic. There is a female that's receiving death threats for allegedly setting up Foolio. Also some dude named Mizzle who was with Foolio that night is being blamed for setting up Foolio. He was known for playing both sides. It's being said that he was the main one to backdoor Foolio that night, but the female also came into play. It's only a matter of time when whoever took out Foolio is gonna get got by the police. The Jacksonville police, Tampa police, ATF, and the FBI are all coming together on this. They already had a few town hall meetings with the councilmen, FBI, ATF, and all the police from both cities. Police are already saying that ATK was involved. Foolio's people are at Tampa trying to handle business right now as we speak. Associates of Young and Ace already have been retaliated on. Some even passed away already since the death of Foolio. Young and Ace dropped the music video to his new song Do It, dropped the same day that Foolio passed away. A few days after, Young and Ace dropped the official diss in response to the death of Foolio called Game Over. Not even too long after that, the surveillance footage of the homicide came out all over the internet. In the footage, you could clearly see that the assailants were already there waiting on him. You can also see that there was 2 to 3 men in the footage that ambushed Foolio first. The shooters had a clear and close range on Foolio, and when they began firing on Foolio, Foolio tried to jump in the backseat of the vehicle. Foolio's mother posted a message where she mourns the loss of her son's life. She also said how she tried her best to keep him away from the life that he was a part of, but had to part ways from him after she was shot herself. She also mentioned a documentary that will be coming out about Foolio soon. Anyways, rest in peace Foolio, and shout out to all my supporters for the 50k subscribers. Man, I promise y'all I'm gonna go crazy with these videos, so be on the lookout. Words can't express how much I appreciate y'all. This is really my passion and joy. Even if I do a video with low views or high views, I don't care. I'ma still do my thing. It don't matter to me. I just love doing content. I was just kind of late on this video, but like I said, I just moved into my new house and just got internet access yesterday, so I know this video has been done plenty of times, but I just want to give my 2 cents on the situation. So I'm gonna end it there. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I'm out.
My grandma do voodoo. Fucking now I'm playing what I woo. We just chopped the head off a goose. Sister living proof. Get dead like 232. 23. Happy birthday. Happy birthday 23.
Throw your counters out.